Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am doing an update on my team project pan. So this was created by Kat and Hailey. They're the girls from Beauty News. They have their own individual channels and they created this project 2 years ago, I want to say. Excuse me. And very much I feel like Kat is where I first saw project panning and kind of delved into the world and then just got lost in it. That was a couple of years ago. I tried kind of project panning on my own and then I did a little bit on Instagram, and then this year I jumped on to the YouTubes and I love it. So yeah, I'll put the hashtag down below, so if you're looking to see more of this kind of project you can follow the hashtag, or you can just search Team Project Pan and you'll get some from last year if you want, which was, I want to say 2020. I don't know what year we're in. It's just all become a blur. But yeah, I'll have the hashtag down below. So I, at the moment, I'm doing it roll-in style, but I've kept it down, I've condensed it down to 10. I did start with the full array of products that the girls do in January, but just as I've joined more projects and the year has gone on, I've kind of condensed it down a bit, just to be more manageable, and also so that I can join in with other projects that I think are fun ones to take part in. So yeah, sorry, no, eyes weeping, nothing new there. So let's go. So first up we have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I hope you can see, oh my god lads, there's a neighbour out across the road and she can see straight in because I have the blinds up so that I can get good light in, and I'd say she thinks, what is your one at across the road? So this is done, guys. These are sweet. Joe, great to have a product done. Now I do have some up here, and nobody over here sells those little plastic spatulas, the really tiny ones for cosmetics. And Amazon at the moment, unfortunately due to Brexit, we've amazon.co.uk over here accessible to us, but not at the moment because of Brexit, and I can't purchase anything. Everything that I try to purchase cannot be delivered to your country. You could throw it across the water to us. So yeah, at the moment I can't get any. So I can't get this. I feel like there's some up here. I've been trying to get in with a cotton bud, bending a cotton bud and getting in. But for the purposes of this project, I'm calling this done, because I can't, I've taken out the stopper, you can see right down to the bottom, like, I've taken out the stopper, I have scraped as much as I can with the dough foot. I used a spatula, as in a metal, small little spatula, you know, that you use for depotting and stuff like that. Got down to the bottom, but obviously there's no bend in it, so I can't use it for the top. So I've got as much as I can at the moment out of it. So I'm not going to dump it just yet. I'm going to keep going with the cotton bud and see if I can get a little bit more out and just get every last bit, because this is an expensive product and I want to get every last bit out of it. It was number 3 light medium. It would appear that it has now been confirmed that yes, Charlotte Tilbury is cruelty free. So I'm not going to run out just yet and purchase a new one, because I have similar kind of products in my collection that I can use at the moment. And I'd like to wait until Christmas to see if some little pop-up shop comes up in China again, and you know, we're back in the same boat again. But I've also seen Lainey from Makeup with Lainey. She has a small one, and I went online and looked and I went, oh, I love the idea of that. So like it's in half the size, or maybe a third of the size, and I'd maybe go a shade lighter, 3 light medium. I'd maybe go 2, maybe, I don't know, I'll see. I shall ruminate on it and decide down the line if it's something I'm going to buy or not. But for now, she's done. I'm happy. So this actually started in January, and I didn't think it would take this long, but I think as there was less product in it, I started to slow down a bit, because I was like, oh no, it's nearly gone. Peculiar, but anyway. So I used up, it came in at 127 grams and it's now at 109.9. So I used up 18 grams of product. Not bad, happy with that. She done. Next is my Charlotte Tilbury powder, which will never ever die. Look, the pan has definitely gotten bigger. I'm trying to go back through my old videos and see if I can screen grab a picture of this from the start of the project, just to show you how much the pan has actually, you know, gotten bigger, because I mean, according to my weights, it came in at 57.33 in January and we're now at 54.88, so that suggests it's only down 2.45 grams. And I use this nearly every time I do my makeup, like, which is just bizarre to me. I don't love this. I know this is some people's die-hard favourite. It's in #1 fair. Did I say what it was? It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. Yeah, it's not a favourite of mine. I wouldn't repurchase this at all. But yeah, she's still going. I don't think it'll even be done by the end of the year, which is very sad and depressing. Very sad. But yeah, that is that. What is next? Next we have the XX Revolution Faux Brow Eyebrow Pencil in deep brown. And this is what this one is looking at. My God, guys, this actually is value for money, because I brought this in start of July and I use it every single time I do my brows without fail, and we've only used, came in at 11 grams and we're now only down to 10.96, 0.04 grams of product, which is really bizarre. Like I said, I use it every single time, so I guess it must be quite pigmented maybe. Is that why? I don't know. And it's even like, that's it there, if you can see. So like, we've only gone down a minute amount, like there's August, there's September in the green. I coloured it in, so we've all this still left to go. So yeah, value for money there, for sure. Not a favourite, I won't lie, but you know, it's doing the trick, it's doing what I needed to do. Just looking, is that rain coming? I have to close out on the line. Yeah, at the end of the road. Next up, we have my Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2 mascara. No, you know, this is what it looks like. This is what the brush looks like. Just have something to show you out of curiosity. Again, not a favourite. I have to say, guys, I know Charlotte Tilbury is a favourite brand for a lot of people, but she's just not doing it for me, for the price tag and everything. I'm underwhelmed. It's the only way to describe it. Legendary Lashes, we came in July at 23.27, we're now down to 20.49, so we've used 2.78 grams. So I'm like, how did I use more mascara in grams, if you know what I mean, in the space of 2 months than I did in a powder in 9 months? I don't understand. The little elves coming in at night and just putting more powder into my powder, or just, I don't know, I'm perplexed. So that is staying in. I think I'm only going to give that another month, because it's been open now since last January. I haven't been using it since last January. I used it a couple of times when I bought it in January, and then I kind of put it back in my drawer and finished off another one and used it sporadically between now and then and July. So I still feel like it's open a long time. I've been using it consistently now for this the 3rd month I'll be using it, and because my eyes are so sensitive, I don't like to push it just in case. So I think we'll give it another month and she might be going bye-byes after that. Next up is my Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara with filling fibres. This is what she looks like. This is what the little wand looks like. I don't know if I'll put products like this in next year, because they're not very fun for me when I'm looking at progress, or for you to watch. Do you know, you can't see progression on it, and the gram per use is negligible. So I don't know, maybe not something I'll throw in next year. We'll see. This came in July at 8 grams, and we're now down to 6.76, so 1.24 grams. Again, use it every time I do my makeup, so that is tipping away. It's fine. It's only a couple of euros. Does the trick. Little bit of a messy wand. I do have to kind of clean it off a bit with a little bit of tissue, that, because otherwise I have very sparse brows. I don't have a lot. Anything you see typically is drawn on. So there's not a lot of hair for them to grab onto. So it can get a little bit messy for me. Apologies if I'm looking a bit tired, guys, because I am. I'm not sleeping very well at the moment. I'm having awful trouble with my teeth. And I had a filling done a week and a half ago, and the tooth hasn't gotten any better, so I think it's going to have to come out. I don't like the dentist. I don't know anyone who does like the dentist, but because it is so sore, it's waking me up during the night, and I need to take painkillers, and it's sore even to kind of touch, so putting on makeup is a bit sore as well. But You're not here for that. You're here for my project pan progression. I'm sorry. I'm being a bit silly today because I'm tired. Next up is my number 7 Precision lip pencil in soft blush. So it came in last month at 5.21. It's down 0.01 of a gram. So I haven't used it an awful lot. But still, I've only had it in a month, right? And it's gone down 0.01 of a gram. And I better roll it back up. God's sake, Ruth, did you break it? And then the it's gone down. This is it here. I hope you'll be able to see it, my little drawings. I do like doing the drawings because I feel like you can see a bit better that, you know, you're making a bit of progress. But if you followed this project with me, I had a Wet n Wild pencil in before, and through the whole progression from the start of using it to the end of using it, it didn't budge in weight at all. So at least this has budged a tiny little bit. Gives me a little bit of hope. And at least this time as well I did the little markings, because definitely feel it helps. I'm a visual person. I like to see the progression. Next up is Beauty Bay eyeliner in Vanilla. Again, this hasn't moved in weight at all. It has moved a little bit on the paper. This is what we're looking like now. I mean, I only use the tiniest bit just in my lower waterline sometimes to brighten up my eyes. Don't even use it every time I do my makeup. I could probably use it like as I did the NYX Wonder Pencil as a kind of an eye base. But for now I'm going to keep going the way I'm going with it. So here we are. Here. Oh gosh, can you see? So that's September's use. It's only small bit, but look at its use, isn't it? It was sitting in the drawer prior to this. So every little bit helps, in my opinion. Next up is my lipstick, the L'Oreal Colory Shine 247 in Shot of Sun. So this is what this looks like. So we're really, like, that's all I've left now, which isn't much at all. Now, if you're wondering, Jesus Ruth, you've flown through this. It only came in last month, 24.49. It's now down to 24. How have you gone through lipstick so fast in the middle of the pandemic when I'm wearing a mask every day? Well, let me tell you, I wear it as a blush. It is a blush. I don't wear this particular shade as a lipstick because I found it to be quite a streaky formula. Not just in this particular shade. I had 3 of these lipsticks. I've used up one already and nearly done this one, and I have one left. And the other 2 were beautiful pigmentation wise. They looked beautiful on the lips. Give a lovely shine, really hydrating, lovely. They are sweet but not scented, but not as bad as some other L'Oreal products that I've had. I'm not a fan of L'Oreal's scents that they use. This one wasn't as offensive as others, but I have it on today as a blush as well, underneath a powder blush. I just find it's a great base actually for blush. It really catches onto it and keeps it in place, or on its own. It's fine on its own too if I'm going for a more kind of no makeup style kind of look. So yeah, so there isn't much left in this, so I'm hoping, kind of thought I'd have it done by this update. I think that was a tiny bit ambitious considering everything else that I have in projects, but yeah, so we've really got some great use on this. So this is it here. So this was last month when it came in, and that's how much I've used already, and that's how much I've left. So yeah, so that is trickling along nicely, and like I said, because it's a cream blush, it'll probably be done by next update, possibly. We'll see. Wish me luck. Next up is, let me see. Oh, my foundation, my Max Factor foundation. I was shocked because I had hit jar, pan, whatever you want to call it, at last update. Nice bit of pan. But I thought I still had loads of product left. And guys, look at this. She's all gone. You can probably see, but it was quite, I thought I had a lot of product left in the surrounds because I thought it was as deep as the centre, but it's quite the curve on it at the edge. If you can kind of see, that's quite a curve, a lip on it. So there wasn't a whole lot of product left. So yeah, it's all gone. Well done me. Yay. That's my 3rd foundation I want to say this year that I've completed, so I'm very, very happy with that. So yeah, that came in, when did I bring that in? February. I brought it in and it came in at 46.95 and it's now 37.74, so I used 9.21. If this was cruelty free, I would certainly repurchase it because I thoroughly enjoyed it. It would make me consider buying something maybe like the KVD Vegan Beauty, whatever they're calling themselves these days, that Apple foundation, is it? I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I just liked the solid cream kind of balm format. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed using it. So yeah, that was a nice foundation, but it's gone. So yay me. Hurrah. And then, is that the last thing? Oh no, my primer water. So this is my primer water from Primark. It's like a dupe of the Smashbox primer water, and quite similar in my opinion. I've had the Smashbox primer water in the past. I don't use it typically as a primer water. I more so use it as a at the end of my makeup if I'm not going out and about much and I don't need it to last too long, because it's not a setting spray, but it is what I would call a finishing spray, so it takes down a lot of powderiness. So I just literally spray a little bit on after I've done all my makeup, and it just brings down the powderiness of your makeup. So we are down to there. So this came in like brand new at the start of this, and we're right down to here now. So I've got a, you know, great use out of this. It came in at 170.64 in March, actually it came in at, I beg your pardon, and it's now down to 85.06. So lots of use, 85.58 worth of product used up. Will it be finished by August, September, October? It'll probably be the end of the year, being realistic, before this is finished, and I'm fine with that. That's no problem. It's not something that I have an abundance of in my collection. I don't need it to be, you know, tearing through it and getting on to the next one, because, you know, I'm a tad more in control. With caffeine, how did I not spot that before? I didn't know there was caffeine in it. Don't know that it matters much, does it? Aqua, propylene glycol. Nothing really in it. But yeah, there we go. A good bit of usage. So I like to, as I said at the start, keep this at the 10 kind of product mark. So I'm going to roll in 2 products, and they're going to be like for like, essentially. So in place of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, I'm bringing in this primer from Physicians Formula. One, because there's a good lot of product. I've used a good lot of it. I only have to here at the moment, so I only have that much left. I know it looks like a lot more, but that's all product stuck to the wall, if that makes sense. Yeah, looking down through it and seeing where the light is coming through, it seems to be down around there. Yeah, so I think I can have this used up before the end of the year. 1, 2, they're not cruelty free anymore, so I'm trying to at least keep one non-cruelty free item in each of my project pans to try and work them through, which is so disappointing, because I finally came back to Ireland. Physicians Formula had been here maybe 6 years ago or so, 7 years ago, and they left for whatever reason, and they came back, and I was so happy, because I was like, oh, excitement. But they're not cruelty free. And we don't even get half the good stuff that you get over in America. Although Valerie very kindly sent me a trio, and I was so excited. It's blush, highlighter and bronzer all in one little trio, and I was just like, oh, like, we don't get those things here. We don't get them. It's not fair. In the grand scheme of things that happen in life, you know, down the list a bit, but still not fair. So yeah, this is coming in, going to use it up. It has come in at 91.61, and I think a lot of that's packaging. Beautiful packaging on this, actually. Lovely glass bottle, nice little pump on it, nice little, you know, beautiful packaging on it. And also I'm bringing in a foundation. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation, Comfort Matte Foundation. So I haven't much left in this at all. I reckon, I was trying to make out, I think I'm down to about here. Maybe I've been a bit ambitious with my marking. I marked it down here, but I think it's actually here. Ah, well, you know yourself. So yeah, nice, you know, pump on it. Not a favourite foundation. I had this in a project earlier in the year, and I can't remember what project it was. No, I've no recollection. Drop 10 before summer maybe. Yeah, I think it was drop 10 before summer. And I remember at the time speaking to Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty about it, and I had mentioned that probably the fact that it's oil free is why it doesn't suit me. I bought this back at a time when I didn't know what did and what didn't suit me. I was easily influenced and I just purchased whatever everyone was talking about, whether it suited me or not. So what I actually do is I either mix in a couple of drops of squalene, and I do mean a couple, maybe 1, 2 max, or I press the squalene onto my skin beforehand and then apply this, and it definitely works better for me, and it has meant that I can finish this up, which is great. So this is coming in, and hopefully I'll have this done by the end, not hopefully, I will have this done by the end of the year as well. I don't see why I wouldn't. So yeah, that is coming in as well. So that is this. We're back to 10 products. Yeah, I'm happy. That's 2, you know, fairly sizable products out of my collection, foundation and a primer highlighter kind of hybrid. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. How's your project going? How are you feeling now that we're, you know, hitting into the final straight now, and we're kind of, you know, focusing into the end of the year? Are you feeling confident that what you have left you'll have finished? I am, for the most part. There's 1 or 2, that powder probably go in the coffin with me, let's be honest, and the brow pencil from Revolution, that'll probably be with me to the end as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm quite happy with that. Like, prior to the 2, what did I say the last time? I think I have 20, how many products? 20 products so far, and another 2, so 22 products so far this year that I've used to completion, which is fantastic, because this is very much a project for me that it's all about using products up, not so much a usage goal, if you know what I mean. Other projects that are a bit more kind of interactive and fun, I kind of had usage goals, but for this it was very much a finish. And I think next year that's what I'll do as well, similar to Becca Hope. She does it as well, in that she kind of has this project as 10 rolling style full size products, and with completion goals on them, and I think I will do that going for next year as well. I don't know that I'll have the full array that the girls have starting off. I think I'll start off with 10 and maybe work through the categories, maybe something like that. I don't know, I haven't fully decided yet, but yeah, I'm already planning for next year. Like, would you finish what you have first, woman, before you go barreling into next year already? But yeah, let me know how you're getting on below with your projects. Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling a bit daunted? Are you kind of cutting back on the projects that you're doing so that you can focus in? Or are you like me and going, it'll be grand, be fine, don't worry about it? That has got me in trouble in the past. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love if you'd like it. That would be fantastic. Give it an all thumbs up or thumbs down. Apparently both help. I'd be sad though. Comment, please. Apparently that helps too, but it also helps me because I love chatting to you. Might be a few days later than you've commented, but I promise I do get back eventually. And also subscribe if you know, if you're down with a bit of rambling and a bit of tomfoolery. It's the place to be. I'd love to have you. Okay guys, I'll chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.